Every star child was making their entry. Fardeen, Abhishek, Isha Deol, Kareena, you name it, Tushar Kapoor. Like everyone was from a film family except me. It's in the hands of a few, and that is the problem. Noel, Noel. Ultimately, it's only the audience love. Then the audience forget whether your last name belonged to the family or not.
Ameesha, I have seen that you are someone who's very well educated. You finished your education, you come from a family of value and culture, and then you started. Now, I have heard people talking a lot about things that, which is true also. A lot of actors, they don't finish their education or school even or college, and then they jump into movies. And what happens? Education नहीं होती तो इंसान की conditioning or grooming उतनी नहीं होती. And there's a lot of small talk and there's a lot of superficial talk. So when you were coming into, because a lot of networking also happens, all these actors which you might be meeting, or all when you are attending the parties and the events, did you feel that people are not able to get that intellectual side of you? Because
a lot of times, yes, because for film fraternity people, the talk is always of films, what their box office is, what is happening under production, and a lot of even gossiping goes on. And I am someone who discusses economics, politics, museums, art, history, culture. So yeah, there's a lot of that you can't relate to. But then, like I said, when I'm on a job, I have to discuss cinema, I have to discuss my scene with the actor, I have to discuss what revolves around making that work. And I have good equation with everybody by the grace of God. And then I have my personal life with my few close friends and family that I can discuss all this. I can go for the kind of holidays that I want to. I can be the girl who takes you to a Chanel store to shop, but then takes you the next hour to a museum to watch all the beautiful art. Yeah. I can be the one taking you to a nightclub and dancing on top of the tables, and then I can be someone in a library reading a book. Yeah. So that has kept me very grounded, because that's where the education and exposure comes in. That I'm not only one track. And that is what I have always loved about my life, that in fact, I'm happy I came from a different environment, because now I have the best of both worlds, people say you're not a star child, you're not from the industry. I felt sometimes it's a breath of fresh air that, like I said, I can enjoy best of both worlds.
Nowadays, these terms are used a lot, the insider-outsider battle or the debate. The terminology has come in now. Back when you started, what is that? Did you feel tab bhi thi ye cheezein, but they were not, because everything is now on. आप फोन खोलो और आपको इंस्टाग्राम पे न्यूज़ मिल जाती है, but
तब भी थी, but see, there are pros and cons, right? मेरे वक्त पे भी when I came, it was every star child was making their entry. Fardeen, Abhishek, Isha Deol, Kareena, you name it, Tushar Kapoor. Like everyone was from a film family except me. I literally was the exception to the rule, and they also come with pressure. Yeah. They may come with opportunity. They may come with a lot of preparation, because they've seen this. They've been to the classes. They know how to handle these situations. They've been on sets bachpan se. They've been watching their parents act, their grandparents direct. Like they've done it all. Yeah. So they definitely come over an edge over you, especially me, who didn't have any acting, no nothing, no training. But then when the audience accepts someone like me who's an outsider, you also come like a breath of fresh air, because that expectation is not so much on you. Yeah. Ultimately, it's only the audience love. Then the audience forget whether your last name belonged to the family or not. If they would not forget, we would not have an Amitabh Bachchan, we would not have a Shah Rukh Khan, we would not have a Madhuri Dixit, we would not have a Juhi Chawla, so we would not have an Akshay Kumar. People have come and made their mark incredibly. Yeah. So it's ultimately your hard work, your merit, your talent, and what the audience accepts of you.
Yeah, very true. Ameesha, recently I was talking to Shahid, and we were talking about the things which you miss from the early 2000s. He said some really wonderful things. Even the relationship of actors with journalists was much more, better, because trust तब थोड़ा ज़्यादा था. लोग sets पे interviews करते थे, और वो कभी-कभी sets पे जो scenes shoot हो रहे हैं, वो देखते भी थे, but वो private ही होता था. And I also asked him, what do you miss? So he said, when I started, though he comes from a family of Bollywood actors, he said कि तब बहुत मौके मिलते थे outsiders को, बहुत सारे लोग आते थे और they used to lead a film. And he said, I don't see a lot of actors coming from outside headlining a project. Do you agree with Shahid? And what is that one thing which you miss from
I
Bollywood?
definitely agree with that. Also, what I miss is, there were a lot of independent producers and directors that time.
Yeah.
What has happened is now with corporatization, there are just few studios and few camps, like few producers left.
Yeah.
At that time, there were so many options. So many actors got work. You had a Arshad Wasi or a Chandrachud Singh or so many people signing multiple films and been given those opportunities. Right. You had excellent talent like Divya Bharti and all these people who were outsiders who came and could make it. But that was because we had a choice of many, many independent producers and directors who were making films. That choice has now become less because there aren't that many. It's in the hands of a few. And that is the problem.
Yeah, I hope it changes.
Definitely.
So before I ask my next question, can we have one more?
Sing the chorus of your favorite old school song and get into it. My favorite old school song, I think, was I went to a Catholic school. It was an Anglo-Scottish school called Cathedral and John Connon School in Bombay, a very beautiful and private school. And we had to sing a lot of hymns. So we used to open a hymn book and we had to recite things from the Bible and all that. And I remember कि मैं कोरस में गाती थी चर्च में और मेरी बेसुरा आवाज में इतने जोर से गाती थी कि that everyone till the end of the church could hear me. Noel, Noel. They were one of during Christmas time, it was one of those kind of hymns. So I don't want to go more, your camera will crack. But yeah, it was primarily during school, it was all hymns and, revolving around the Bible. So
the morning assembly.
The morning assembly, the churches, all that.
Okay.
Hi guys, this is Ameesha Patel and you're watching me on Mamaraazzi. Enjoy the show. Mamaraazzi.